Hello, everyone. My name is Angela Provenzano. I'm the founder and leader of Kinship Caregivers Connect Support Group, and I just wanted to get on here to share a little bit about my story and why I started the group. So I became interested in working with kinship families largely due to my own family experience. I watched my grandparents raise their grandson, my cousin, from about age 5 to age 13. So I got to see a lot of the ins and outs of what it meant to be a kinship caregiver, the challenges that came along with it, but also how much pride and joy they had in this role. And it was amazing to see how much a safe and loving environment can really change a child's life. And it was hard for me because as time went on, my grandparents lost some of their physical ability to care for him, especially when my Nana got cancer, but they were really there for him until the very end. And after my grandparents passed away, my cousin went to live with my parents, which is his aunt and uncle. So my parents had quite the transition going from an empty nest, but before that, raising 3 triplet girls to now a teenage boy. And I still get some phone calls about different predicaments, but all in all, things are going so well. And my cousin's actually applying to go to college next year. And it's just been so cool to have my family support through all this, and just knowing my grandparents are really behind everything that I do. But since I've started the support group, it's been such an honor and privilege to meet so many other kinship caregivers and hear their unique stories, because I know everyone has a unique one. And I'm currently a third-year graduate student at Ohio State. I'm studying occupational therapy. And this has been such a cool experience to kind of merge my experience in healthcare and mental health with just working with you all as kinship families. And I started the support group right at the onset of COVID. So it was in June of 2020, and I had applied for an Albert Schweitzer Fellowship through Ohio State, which is a 1-year fellowship to run a community program. And after that's ended, I've been so lucky to partner with Ohio Kinship and Adoption Navigators program, who have really kept this group going and connected me to so many kinship caregivers, and they're so great as well. So my vision for this support group is to keep bringing caregivers together and to keep going as long as I can do it. Like I said, it's been the biggest honor of my life, just working with a population who's so generous and who's so willing to share and connect with others. So I hope you're not alone, and I hope you can find a spot and find a family and a community in our support group, and also see the other resources we have to offer on here. So before I sign off, I want to read what I call my creative mission statement. It's kind of a poem that I wrote that came to me flying on an airplane. And it's really my why. And I want you to know that I'm with you. I'm in the trenches. I see you and I hear you. And I hope that you can find a safe space within our support group. The title of this is To the Ones Who Have Fallen Between the Cracks. To the ones who have fallen between the cracks. To the ones who are unseen and unheard as society steps over you. To the ones who care for others day in and day out without recognition. To the ones who feel vastly under-supported and infinitely overburdened. I see you and I hear you from the sidewalk above. I will not simply step over you. I see your day-to-day labors of putting your head down in hard work and putting your hands up in prayer. Each new sunrise as a sign that you've simply made it. I hear your cries for support and solidarity that are silenced by bigger issues in society. I feel your hurt and being rejected by the very society you are holding up by completely turning around a child's life. I don't have the answers to get you out of the crack. I don't have a voice loud enough to make everyone listen, but I do have my hands and my feet where I can climb down and link arms with you, not to look down at you, but to look up with you, to know what it's like to feel small and stepped over, to add one more voice to the call, one more verse to the song of hope. Change isn't trying to fill the cracks with cement and burying those in it. Change is calling on others to descend into it, to hear the heartfelt experiences of others, to bring a ladder and stabilize it on the bottom as others climb out, so they are once again seen, heard, and supported. And so glad to meet you, and I look forward to connecting with you.